Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Pop Up with Slump, and today we are featuring Ugly Money Nietzsche. Welcome, Ugly Money Nietzsche, to the cast.
What's up, my guy?
What's up, man? Now,
cool, bro.
What you got going? What you doing, man? What's that behind you? What are you sitting in?
I'm actually in my Sprinter, man. I just pulled up to the studio. You know, we building this Ugly Money Studios. We about 80% done, so I just pulled up. You know, I had to stop in with your boy Slump. You know what I mean?
You know it. So you got a Sprinter van just because, or like, what's going on? Like, why do you have a Sprinter van, bro?
For all my baby mamas. You know what I'm saying?
All your baby mamas?
I got 4 kids, 5 baby mamas. So you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. For my artists, bro, I just signed an artist, China Monet, and I just believe that if you're gonna sign an artist, you got to treat your artist right. So you know,
okay.
I got a Sprinter van. I wanted her to ride to the shows in style. You know, she got a big girl mob, so I just
big girl mob. What is big girl mob?
Girl mob, no girl mob.
Oh.
She got
okay.
A whole bunch of bad chicks with her. Like anytime she goes somewhere, it'd be like 10, 15 bad chicks with her. So I'm like, well, you just bring your whole girl mob or whatever, and I ain't gotta, because sometimes the bad girls be, the baddies be having all kinds of crazy ass cars and shit. They be having Ford Tempos from ¡94. They don't got a carburetor and shit. So now everybody can make it to the show.
Yeah, we call them the glass house, man, where you just and you could be walking down the street and see the pennies in between the seat, like it's a glass house.
They be having goddamn like 3 or 4 goddamn baby car seats in the back and shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help them out. Like, baby, just jump on the Sprinter. You good?
Right. Hey, but what I didn't do is I didn't introduce you, bro. All right, so I went to your Instagram. Well, first of all, I met you in person. So we met, at High Lounge, Benny and those spot, and we were there. I peeped how everybody paid respect to you, like the big homie and stuff. It was like, yeah. So I was like, what's going on? The security, the people working, what they call it, like the back end or the front house or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you like a celebrity in there, and that's a place where you're gonna see Dream Doll, you're gonna see Meek Mill, you're gonna see anybody like Fab, honestly, everybody in there, and it's only been open like a few months. So who is Ugly Money Nietzsche, and what is this Freebandz thing that you got going on? You're Freebandz too? What's going on, bro? Who are you?
Well, I'm Ugly Money Nietzsche. I'm the Ugly Money CEO of Ugly Money Entertainment. I'm also a Freebandz A&R. That's Future's label for people that have been sleeping under a rock. I got a little podcast you might have heard of called the Ugly Money Podcast. Most famously known for the question that I asked Young Jock of when 42 Doug said, "Before I go broke like Jock, fuck with that dog like Vic." What do you think? So we had some dope moments on the Ugly Money Podcast, and I do a lot of things for artists, a lot of artist services. I've gotten about 4 artist deals in the past 6 months. You know what I'm saying? That's a passion of mine, and I take it very seriously. I connect artists to the label. I'm an A&R. That's what I'm supposed to do. So we got a lot of platforms, like we got the Bray Gang Talent Search Tour, where we're going city to city, 30 markets, and we're going to find that next hot guy to bring him straight to money bag. Yo, I just sent an artist to Gunna. He just got signed 2 days ago, I want to say. So real legitimate platforms, and we really trying to help folks out. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, building the brand. The brand is taking off at an amazing pace over the past year. So I got my hands in anything entertainment. I'm with it. You know what I mean? I'm in it, and I'm with it.
Okay, so somebody just popped up right here at the bottom. It said, "Where can I send music?" So from what you just told us, it sounds like you're the plug to get signed. So how do I get in contact with somebody like you? First of all, what do I need to have in order to even get a conversation with you, right? And then what else do I need to do? If you could break that down from somebody just starting from zero.
Well, first of all, it's really just business. At the end of the day, it's about the understanding that this is a music business. You know what I'm saying? It's just like any other company. It's just like, construction. It's just like real estate. It's business. And so as long as you got a business plan, we can definitely link. I got a song review number where artists can, submit their songs to us. And then we actually send the hottest artists to a label of their choice. They can tap in with us on that at texting # submit to 470-248-4875. That's 470-248-4875. And we review hundreds, maybe some close to thousands of records weekly. You know what I'm saying? Because we are really, really looking for that next one. Because at the end of the day, like, it makes all the sense in the world for me to try to find the next star, because when they get signed and they say, "Oh, Ugly Money Needs, you got me on," my price go up. So I'm always looking for the hot stuff. I'm always looking for the next one. I'm looking for that diamond in the rough, and I'm trying to help them get on.
Right. Hey, so we both in Atlanta, and we see what's going on. Like, the city's going crazy. Like, I ain't never seen this much money ever, bro. Like I seen movies with the Harlem Renaissance, like Great Gatsby and stuff like that. You feel me? But it's people making it rain at Walmart. Like, Atlanta, they've been throwing money in the bar. Ain't no stripper. There's really nothing to throw money on, but it's going crazy. It's a pandemic. So being that it's a pandemic, what would you say to somebody that's like, man, I got 100 bands, or no, $500,000? Because on Say Cheese, I think it was Johnny Cinco or Bandman Capo that said it's going to take about $500,000 to get popping. How true is that? And if so, what am I doing with that $500,000?
You say it's $500,000 to do what now?
I think don't quote me. I think it was Bandman Capo or Johnny Cinco on Say Cheese. He said it's going to take you $500,000 to get your stuff going as a rapper.
That's a partially true statement, definitely. It just, if I was going to take $500,000 and I had a budget to get on, most of that will be with promotion and marketing. You can have the hottest music in the world. You can be the best rapper in the world. You can have the drip, the swag, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the intangibles that, a lot of artists feel they have with talent and everything. But at the end of the day, if no one knows about it, it's useless. You can have the dopest music video in the world. You can have 20 backup dancers and Ferraris and Porsches and Lamborghinis and a big mansion. But if nobody watches it, what good did it do? And so, in a broad scale of things, it's about getting the word out on what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we street guys, you know what I mean? Like, you might have the best dope in the city, but if don't nobody know you got the best dope, your dope ain't gonna sell. So you gotta get it out there. And so that's what, that's some other things that we do. We provide promotional services for artists. But yeah, I would, after I get the record, the records that I'm recording or whatever, I get in the studio, lock in, and then after that, it's about promo. Getting as many platforms, getting as many blogs, getting as many playlists, getting on as many, as many eyes and ears on my music and myself and my brand as humanly possible. Because once you build that brand, it's priceless, brother. You know what I'm saying? Once we build that Slump brand, man, we can sell Slump socks, Slump t-shirts, Slump spoons, Slump goddamn headbands, whatever. People fucking with Slump. You know what I'm saying? So it's about building your brand and building your presence and making sure that you got something that people want to hear and people that want to tap in and people want to actually experience. And once you do that, well, then you can name your price. You can name your price. Hey, I need $100,000 to show up at this show. Yeah, because you know what? It's 1,000, 15,000 people that's gonna want to come and see it because you have promoted to them and they have become fans.
Well, what do you see that people are doing wrong? Because to me, I see, man, just put your music, link up with people like you, right? Link up with us, Urban Central. You know what I mean? Put it together. You know what I mean? And pay for promo on these different sites and so on and so forth. To me, it's obvious, but people stay putting their money in the wrong places. So what mistakes do you see that's most common that people are doing? Like people, for example, people not wanting to pay for services. Hey, bruh, just hold me down. You know what I mean? People only going halfway, making songs and not doing the social media. Now, what do you see as being the biggest flaw that like most people are doing that's like messing them up?
I got a saying, man, that I use and I live by it. Free is too damn expensive. Shouts on my brother such and such. That's the first thing. Ain't nothing that's worthwhile in this world is going to be free, especially in business. That's the whole point about it. Where most people mess up is they don't tap into the business element. They are so consumed with the talent element. Hey, I rap. I'm trapping, I'm rapping. Yeah, rapper ass nigga. But at the end of the day, what kind of business is behind your music, because that's what's gonna make it go. You feel what I'm saying? What kind of backing, what kind of investment, what kind of marketing plan do you have to make your music the next hot thing? And I think that's the main thing that most rappers, or most artists kind of lack, is just the knowledge of promotion, marketing, pushing their music in the business end. You know what I'm saying? Most rappers don't know what to do after they leave the studio. You go to the studio, you record this hot song, you think it's the best thing since 50 Cent in the club or some shit. You know what I mean? But then you're like, well, what do I do with it? And most people think, oh, I'm just going to post this on Facebook or on Instagram or on whatever social media platform all day and tag 100 people every time I post it. Well, brother, it's the very, very, very slim chance that anything's going to happen for you. At the end of the day, you got to put your money where your mouth is. You got to invest in your career, and because you want people to take you serious. If you want people to pay you like a professional, you got to pay like a professional. You got to conduct yourself professionally, and that is handling business. That is the main thing that everybody usually strikes out. Is the fact of the matter is that they don't want to just do good business. Do good business, and things will come to you. Do good business, and that guy will give you a discount. Do good business, and he might throw you a bone because of the fact that you build a good business relationship where it's like, oh man, that's my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna look out for him because you know what? He always doing good business. So, a lot of times people just come out with the handout mentality off rip, like, bro, I don't know you. You was not with me shooting in that rack. We did not play high school ball together. We did not used to fuck bitches together back in the day. No, I don't know you, G. So until we get to the point of finding a way to add value to my situation of me, because we know what I'm going to add to your situation, we got to find a way to, for this situation to work. And what's in it for me? At the end of the day, I can't get back the time that I spend marketing and promoting your record. I can't get back the time that I spend servicing your record to these people, calling these people about your record. Like, this shit is real work. And that's why you see people that win sometimes, and you're like, wow, how did they go up so quick? Because they work, they put business behind it. And you might have some people that are way more talented than the people that got on, but they don't have any business behind their record. So sometimes you see a lot of trash people get on in the industry. I bet you them niggas had their business right. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you see some people that are extremely talented that never seem like they can get a break. It's not because they're not talented. It's because they haven't got to the level of handling the right business. And that's the main thing that I see wrong.
Hey, I saw on your Instagram you did a pretty cool analogy where you were talking about McDonald's. You're not going to go to McDonald's and just start frying without clocking in, right? And then on Clubhouse, I think it was Jason Lee, Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. He was talking about how we spend the prime of our lives to build up these brands, and then people, just like with you, with Ugly Money, with us, with AUC, All Urban Central, and then people don't understand that we put in that time, that blood, that sweat, you know what I mean? And that money, you feel me? And now we ask you to pay us for our services. So how do you feel about the difference between how our media is treated or how we're treated versus people that aren't of color? How do you feel about people not wanting to invest and wanting favors and people just being real lackadaisical with how serious they're taking their career? Comment on all that. But you talk about it on your page, like in depth, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like at the end of the day, like if say you worked at McDonald's, and I'm gonna use that analogy again. If you worked at McDonald's, there's no way in the world that you're about to get up, get dressed, put on your clothes, get in your car, put the key in the ignition, start it up, back it out your driveway, drive 15 minutes to McDonald's to walk in there, go behind the counter, get the burgers out the freezer, put them on the goddamn fryer, whatever, and start flipping burgers without clocking in. So why the hell do you think people in the industry are going to do that same thing with you? When you ask somebody to do something for free, that's what you're asking them. You're asking me to flip these burgers, flip these records for nothing. You don't want me to clock in. Like, nah, bro. I got 4 kids and 5 baby mamas. I need all mine, G. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So at the end of the day, and it's unfortunate because you have platforms like this one that are so big and that matter, and so many labels, A&Rs, tastemakers that pay attention to these kind of platforms. Like, we control the culture. You know, urban media controls the culture. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, the culture controls the world. Because everybody trying to be like hip hop. Hip hop is no longer just some little ass goddamn genre of music. We are pop culture. They trying to be like us. They trying to look like us. They trying to drip like us. So the value points of the fact that someone that you can get access to these tastemakers, these labels, these people, to become potential fans is really priceless, to be totally honest. So I don't know why in the hell you wouldn't invest in it if you have an opportunity to invest a couple hundreds of thousands to possibly make millions. Why the hell you ain't did it yet? What kind of dope flip like that? I don't know no dope that you can flip that'll flip to $1 million and you ain't put $1 in yet. It's the same situation with music, but these niggas think that, I'm gonna put nothing in and I'm about to be a millionaire by next March. Nah, bro, it don't work like that. It's a business.
Right.
Straight up.
And you invested in yourself. Like, let me see the chain. I hold that chain up.
Oh, it's a little something, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a little Mr. T starter kit, man. A little something, man.
A little 30, 40 ball out here. But see, how you sitting in your own Sprinter van, then you got the brand around your neck that you cashed out something for, you feel me? You're investing in your brand. You're walking it like you talk it. And what other ways have you invested in your brand? Talk about the studio build out that's about to go crazy, like all that. You got a team, right? Everybody's playing a position. DJ such and such, you know what I mean? He go crazy on the 1s and 2s, and it seems like you got a formula and everything. And I don't think people see that, but they need to see that. So can you speak to that?
Well, man, in order for me to first of all, I invested my time and my energy, you know what I'm saying, into this. When sometimes when I charge for a consultation or something like that, you're not paying me for the time that I'm sitting and talking to you. You're paying me for the 15 years that I put in this game for you to want to talk to me. You're paying me for all the times I didn't get paid on my way up to the point where I know something that you don't know and I can teach you it and save you these 15 years. You feel what I'm saying? Like, straight up. So at the end of the day, I've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in my personal brand, in my company. We are building a 4,000 square foot media complex. As it'll be open in the 1st of January. We got 2 recording studios, an event center, a podcast video production suite. You know what I'm saying? Over 4,000 square feet. Like, that shit ain't cheap, bro. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but you think you about to walk into my house that I just had to pay for and fuck up my couch? You got me fucked up. It's not about to happen. So, understand that in the industry, when people, we are people just like everyone else. This is what we do for a living. So at the end of the day, treat us as such. Treat us like the same way you walk into Walmart. You don't ask Walmart, hey, can I get these Fruity Pebbles for $3.99 instead of $4.99? You get a man what he wants. He wants $4.99, and none of us know Walmart. So why the hell would you look at somebody that looks like you, probably came from the same struggle as you, and try to lowball them or try to get a handout? Brother, we got to start fucking with ourselves, bro.
Amen.
We got to start fucking with ourselves, bro, because we can go pay the other man anything he want and know he's screwing us over. But we got some shit over here that we can become millionaires on, and we try to lowball it. It makes no sense.
Right.
Because when you go get that car from Mercedes-Benz, it's not going to make you no million. It's going to depreciate as soon as you leave off the car lot. But you might get a pack and AUC blow you up, and your social media going crazy, and your YouTube going crazy, and your numbers up, and your streams up, and you know what? They offer you 1.5 to sign with 1017 or something. Now you a millionaire. So wouldn't it make the same sense to invest the same way that you invested in them Balenciaga shoes or them Gucci shoes that they really don't give a fuck about you wearing? Nah, you go give Gucci $1,400, but try to get a goddamn, you try to give a nigga that can make you a millionaire $14. It don't make sense. You hustling backwards.
Right. So speaking about what you just said, let's tie it back into what's going on right around the corner. So how do you feel about Lenox Mall, man? Lenox Mall is going crazy, bro. I went there the other day. I'm like, man, why these little kids look at me in my eyes like that? You feel me? Like, what's going on, bro?
Hey, man, the hood done pulled up, man. They got tired of Greenbrier. They got tired of Greenbrier, man. The hood done pulled up in Lenox. You got a lot of artists that put Lenox in their songs. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a lot of times I see people there, they ain't even shopping for real. They just going there to see whoever in there, you know what I'm saying, whatever celebrity. And anytime anybody comes to Atlanta, most of the time the first place they want to go is Lennox. You feel what I'm saying? It's almost like a tourist attraction. They ain't even in there to really buy nothing. They just going over there to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Them nigga might have walk around the bitch 3 hours with a milkshake and ain't bought shit, but he in Lennox, so he think he doing something. So, you know, that's what happened, man. The hood done find, you know, the hood done checked in, the clock in. They got tired of Greenbrier. They want to go fuck up Lennox, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But, you know, be safe. Be safe.
Hey, how do you feel about Lil Wayne selling his masters for $100 million? You think that's because I know you an insider, so you know all the little behind the scenes stuff. What do you think about that play, and why does that make sense?
I think
that's smart.
Well, I think that he may regret it in the long run. I think he may regret it in the long run. And but to say the least, he may know something that we don't know. At the end of the day, he knows where his career is going. He knows what's going on with it. You know what I'm saying? So if he thinks he might be making a dip, and he might as well go ahead and sell now. It's just like stocks. If his stock is going down, and he might as well go ahead and sell now, then I totally understand it. If it's going to be, you know, at his highest point. At the same time, he knows where his career is going. Only he knows. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, yeah, like I think he'll regret it in the long run because, you know, your masters, that's what your great grandkids can eat off of. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I can't really speak on another man what he do with his money because, you know, I don't want another man speaking on what I do with mine. But, you know, I pray he doing the right thing and I pray he have sound mind and body. But I feel that he may regret it in the long run. But at the same time, like shit, it is $100 million. There ain't nothing to just look away at. Maybe he ready to retire.
Right. I noticed a lot of people selling their masters. I think somebody, don't quote me, some rock star, not Bruce Springsteen or somebody like that sold their masters too. So
well, the thing about it is music is almost free now. The music is free. You go on the streaming platforms, you paying $12.99 a month and get to listen to whatever you want to listen to. So it actually makes decent business sense because of the fact that the music is free. We're not making no album sale money no more. Niggas ain't going to goddamn Walmart to pick up the new 50-cent CD. Nah. So music on these streaming platforms is almost damn near free. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's a lot of money to make on the streaming platforms. So I understand the logic of it, of the fact that, look, nobody's going to buy CDs no more or whatever. We're not really making a lot of money off of this. So let's go ahead and sell it while we still can, because they maybe see where the industry's going. That's why I say, you know, only Wayne know what Wayne got going on. You know what I mean? But at the same, like, the music is cheap these days. You know, you can go get a subscription to Apple and listen to whatever the fuck you want to listen to. You used to have to go, you know, to the store, save up $15 to go buy that Lil Wayne CD. You ain't got to do that no more. You got the Lil Wayne CD, the NBA YoungBoy CD, the Money Man CD, the Lil Baby CD, and the Gunna CD.
You had to be able to find it. Remember, it was a time where you had to be able to find it. Like, you're gonna ride around all.
Hey, you gonna ride 2 or 3 stores before you found that joint.
You gonna go from San Francisco to Gilroy trying to find the BG CD. Facts. So yeah, Chopper City. So Clubhouse. What's your Clubhouse handle? Where can they find you on Clubhouse? What's your handle on Clubhouse?
Everything is Ugly Money Nietzsche. Ugly Money NICHE. Clubhouse. I think that app is gonna be huge.
Yeah. Huge. Bag huge. Like, get to the bag huge.
Like, big huge. Like, culture shifting huge. Okay. Like, I've been on there for like 4 or 5 days, and I'm losing sleep on that bitch, man. That shit's addictive. Like, yeah. You know, the fact that, like, I had a room today, and I had Murphy Lee from the Saint Lunatics in there with Ben Zeno from the Source Magazine and their Love Hip Hop, and Remix God Sway was in there. I had Kia Shine from back in the day. Like, it's just so, and at the end of the day, we're all engaging in a conversation where normally you wouldn't even be able to talk to these folks. Like, that's why I think it's just so dope. Like, I had Gunna in my room 2 days ago for like 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? He chopped it up. Like, where can you just go talk to an A-list celebrity like that? Like, Clubhouse is definitely the move.
Speaking of Gunna, what's your relationship with YSL, with Gunna, Thug, Gotti, Key?
Well, you know, Future and Thug are like best friends, man. They 2 peas in a pod. So you got YSL on one side of the studio and Freebandz on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So that's family. You know what I mean? That's fam. So I just wrapped up the YSL talent search tour where we took an artist straight to Gunna. I'm actually planning another tour with the new YSL artists, the Shady Babies. Make sure y'all stay on the tune for them. Like we about to take them on the road. So anytime these guys got these new artists that they just signed and they want to put out and get them moving, I'm the guy they hit. Like, yo, Nietzsche, I need to get these boys working. I need to get them out here. And I'm the guy that's going, hey, look, let's get in the sprinter and let's get to work. So what I'm saying? Me and Gunna got a really, really solid working business relationship.
Okay. And this is the last question I'm gonna leave you with, right? Yes, so sir. Everybody who's successful, everybody that's getting to the bag or getting to the bag in training, they adhere to a certain routine, a daily routine. You know what I mean? They might wake up, make the bed, do a mindful pray, walk around in circles. I don't know, go to the gym. What is your daily routine? What is your regimen?
First thing I do, I wake up and I pray. You know what I'm saying? And I just got to give thanks to who I give thanks to. So that's the first thing, you know what I'm saying? And I just pray. I pray for, for success. I pray for calmness, because a lot of times this game can be stressful, you know what I'm saying? And I pray for the energy that can keep on going. So that's the first thing I do. After that, I usually call back all the calls that I might have missed while I was sleeping for the little period of time. I try to reach back in or whatever. That usually takes an hour where I literally sit there, call back, reach out to people, follow up. That's a big thing. You got to follow up. You might have met this cat yesterday. He might have forgot about your ass until you followed up. So I follow up. That takes like an hour usually. It's following up and then checking my social media platforms. That is important as well. Like, social media is a job if you're in the entertainment industry. So that means, updating, posting a piece of content. I try to post 3 to 4 pieces of content a day. I tell every artist to do the same. If you're not posting a piece of content a day, brother, you are sleeping on yourself, because you are not giving people the opportunity and the chance to tap in and become fans of you. You know what I'm saying? If you only posted 1 time per month, you only got 12 times a year to blow up. Well, damn it, I want to improve my chances. I'm posting 4 times a day. So I definitely start by, checking them out on social media. I try to answer every email. I try to answer every DM, because I don't want that one email or that one DM that I miss to be that one, to be that next little baby, to be that next future. You know what I'm saying? So I try to check that. And then, I check in with my team. You know what I'm saying? It's a team sport. This game is a team sport. You better build your team if you don't got it. A lot of people say they don't have teams. But if you got a girlfriend, you got a team. If you pass the blunt to somebody, you got a team. Usually your team is the last 5 people that call you. That's your team. You just got to activate them. You just got to empower them. Like your partner, that's your hype man. Your girlfriend, that's your business manager. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, that's your goddamn booking manager. Like, you got to empower your people sometimes. Because everybody, is always your nerdy homeboy that always talking that knowledge shit. Yeah, bro, that's your accountant. Like, you got to empower your team somewhat, because, everybody wants to try to run after the big manager or run after the big, like, sometimes you got to build within, you know what I'm saying? And then these people are going to want to come and be a part of what you built. So never be scared to build your own. That's why it's ugly money.
Amen. Couldn't have said it better.
Respect.
Was there anything you want to let the people know? Give them your social media, all that good stuff.
For sure. First of all, the Ugly Money Podcast now has just been picked up by All Urban Central. We're extremely happy to be on this platform. And make sure you follow at Ugly Money Podcast. Make sure you subscribe. That's the first and foremost. Secondly, my artist channel, Monet Jet Ski video featuring Pap Chanel, January 6th is dropping. We dropping the video. Of course, Ugly Money Studios opening January 1, 4,000 square foot media complex. The Ugly Money Music Summit is March 19th through the 21st. I got 15 labels coming to look for talent. You can perform for the label that you want to perform for. And of course, follow me on everything at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Straight up.
All right.
Shout out my team too. Shout out such and such, Keisha, So, Lex. I gotta say them all now. I started saying names. If I forget one, they're gonna be mad at me. Rumor, Plute, Ruby. Shit. Man. For sure, China Red, and the whole Ugly Money team.
All right.
I forgot somebody. They're gonna cuss me out. I already know they is.
But thanks for tapping in with us, Nietzsche. This was cool. I think we're gonna do this again a few times. But wait, somebody said something. Dr. Summer Reed.
Appreciate you.
All right. So we signing out. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Stay tuned for more interviews, and we are out.